Something y'all never told y'all ex.
That I was Miss Innocent, but I wasn't as innocent as he thought I was.
Oh my God. So what?
We know. We know. Most men know that. That's why they're not taking you out on dates. That's why they're not spending money. He won't buy me any flowers. He won't buy me any roses, no nothing. Why won't a man make an investment? Why don't men approach? Because they know. They know what you're up to. That's what I keep on saying. Well, how do they know that stuff? Because you keep on telling us what you're up to. So they already know.
What you doing?
He don't need to know all that, but he just needs to know that I wasn't as innocent as I pled to be.
She belongs to the streets.
I got ghosted by a boy who I really wasn't that interested in, but I was surprised that he ghosted me still. Isn't that interesting?
This happens all.
So what's the problem? You didn't want him. Why are you telling us that he ghosted you? You should be happy about that. Y'all usually say that if the man comes up and approaches you and you don't want him, then he's a creep. So why does it matter? Except that you wanted his attention. You wanted him to continue to validate you. You wanted when that Chad rejected you. When that man that you actually wanted didn't want you, you was going to say, well, at least I know I can go back to him and talk to him and cry on his shoulder. That's what you were looking for. And the man was like, nah, I don't think I want to fall for that.
Money does a guy need to make in order to be with you?
Way over 5 mil.
I'm sorry, how much? Was that per year?
Over 5 million?
Yes.
Per year?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's how much. Never mind.
Fellas. That's how much what? That's how much what? What are you up to? What are you into? That's how much what? Finish the statement. Modern women have themselves involved in a whole bunch of stuff that they know they have no business being involved in. And then they want a man to come in and pay for it. Well, I was making this much money doing this type of work. Should you have been involved in that type of work? Well, I had a man before him giving me this type of money. Did you marry that man? Or was that man just somebody that gave you a little bit of sugar? And you was giving him a little bit of time. Did you have any websites up or any modeling, quote unquote, that you was doing for that type of money, for that type of cash? Saw that some type of OF model made somewhere around $40 million. $40 million doing what? You're not even that cute. All of this free content, and I'm not encouraging it. I'm just saying all this free content that they got going on out here where you don't have to pay for that and you decide to pay for it. This type of stuff. I don't know. I don't see it.
If a woman ever tells you that she is not interested and she only sees you as a friend, it does not mean try harder. We are not trying to play hard to get. We really don't like you.
But I thought, this is what I'm saying. I thought that these women out here just said, I'm really looking for a man. Then friend zone him and then be just like you talking about, well, I really don't like you. You're going to be on here before long talking about, actually, that was something stupid that I said. I didn't mean that.
You got to figure it out. You got to find the girl. You got to go after her. You got to pursue her. Right. You got to lock this.
Hi, I'm 25. I have been single for my entire life.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, why?
Oh, never mind.
Rejected.
I don't think
there it is. And honestly and truly, I'm glad you just said that and walked off. Because if it was a modern woman that needed her ego stroked and validated, she would have stayed right there in that man's face. She would have continued to talk about, well, you know, I can be your friend. I can be your friend too. She don't have to know, how much money do you make? Because these modern women don't care about your woman. They don't care about being a homewrecker. They don't care about who is getting hurt. They just care about getting their bills paid. So the fact that she heard what you said and then walked off, maybe there's hope. Maybe.
Where's she going? Huh?
He said he don't feel those park no more.
I'm good, yeah.
You know, I realized that dating a girl with a kid
is like playing story mode on another dude's saved game.
Dang.
Very okay with not having a man. Like, I don't need one. But where is he, though? Like, where is he? Like, is he stuck in traffic? Like, where is he, though?
Staying away from modern women like you that have attitudes, that keep on saying stupid stuff like this. I don't need a man, but I'm still looking for him. I don't need him. Who are you trying to convince? Is this a coping mechanism that you have? I don't need a man, but I really, really would like one. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Be the equivalent of somebody in this world. I don't really need a phone. I don't need a phone, but if I had one, it'd be fantastic. I was like, nobody needs a phone to survive, but they are very, very helpful. They are great assistants. No, you can have a flip phone. That's really all you need. But a smartphone, quote unquote, a smartphone helps out a lot of people. You can research a lot of stuff. You can pay bills. You can do a lot of things. Instead of being tied to your computer, if you learn how to use a smartphone, you can utilize it very, very well in order to get the things done that you need to get done. The same thing with a man. You don't need to have a man in this day and age now. You don't need a man in your home, right? But if you know how to utilize a man, then he can help you out in a lot of stuff. You don't go around talking to your phone, and hopefully you don't go around throwing it around. Man, that phone was $1,500. Which brings me to a point. These modern women treat their phones, their dogs, their cars a lot better than they would ever treat their man. Isn't that crazy? You don't throw your phone around. You try your best not to drop it. You be feeding your dog the best food, having the best meals. Come on, sleep up under me. I give you anything. I give you hugs. I give you kisses and all this stuff. Come on, I'm going to walk you 3 times a day. We're going to get a jog in. My dog is the best thing ever to me. Yada, yada, yada. But then a man that's actually paying your freaking bills, you don't have no respect for him. How does that work? The dog ain't paying no bills. You know how to take care of the dog, but you don't know how to take care of a man. And the man talk back to you. The man can say something back to you. The man can dialogue and have a discussion with you. The man can give you a genuine human connection. But somehow you can't find it in your heart, your brain, your mind to figure out, how do I treat this man so I can get the love back that I'm looking for? As a matter of fact, forget the man. How can I put out love into the world so that I can receive it back? How about I be a good person so that I can receive good energy back? Modern women don't think like that. They just think about getting all out of you that they can, and then turn around like her and saying, I didn't need you for any of that. I'm happy that you gave it to me, but I ain't need you for that. I could have done that myself. Shoot, you ain't nothing to me. Then why'd I give you my money? Well, you're supposed to. Yeah, man. Shut your stupid mind up.
Oh.
How come every time you have sex with someone, they leave?
Emotional, damn it!
All right, I have realized that no one is ever going to love me, and it's time to re-enter my era so that I can at least get my needs for physical touch met.
What? What are you talking about? Once again, wait a minute. Did she say enter or re-enter? I went back and checked it. She said re-enter. So you've been out here acting a fool already and wondering, why can't I find a man? Here it is on Front Street. Here it is on Front Street. Why can't I find a man? Because you was out there playing with a whole bunch of... Because you was playing with a whole bunch of them. You shouldn't have been doing that. We already told you that. Stop doing that. And you out here going to do it again. And then not only are you going to do it again, you're going to tell us that you're going to do it again. How do you think somebody's going to react to that? Which man is going to accept you doing this? I'm going to go back to doing this so I can get my needs met, my physical needs met. But then you demonize men. If they would so want to do the same thing, if they would want to be out here trying to do the same thing. Modern women kill me. They kill me. All men will jump on anything walking. But then here you are admitting on the internet, online, people going to see this. People going to see this. Admitting online that you would go out there and just find somebody random. Oh, well, I know them, so it's not real. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're not in a committed relationship. You're letting your body be used up by somebody that you know you're not going to end up with. At this point, it is undisciplined. It's undisciplined. That's it. Why does body count matter? Because I already know you out here making bad decisions. And if you're going to make it once, I'm looking at your pattern of behavior. And if you're going to do it once, you might do it again. Doesn't guarantee it, but I know by the way you're talking and the severity of what you've been doing, you're likely going to do it again. And here you are telling us and proving us right, saying that I'm going to go back. I was already out there in the streets. I'm going to go back. But why can't I find a man? I can't seem to find a good man. So I'm going to go back out to the streets where I was. Yeah, we knew that. Go ahead.
And stop going completely insane all the time because nobody is ever around. Ever.
Nah,
I'm always alone.
Out in the wilderness.
No one is ever going to love me because I'm a whole.
Right.
I don't know who came up with the concept of strong.
I don't know exactly. I don't know who's going to be doing that. But at some point in time, your bad decisions got to stop, or you're going to end up in the same position when you're 40, 50 years old.
Strong, independent woman. I don't want that. I just want to make my own money. I don't want to take out my garbage. I don't want to put my gas. I don't want to get my oil changed.
Mm-hmm.
Who came up with that shit?
You did.
Send me a man because I don't want to do none of that shit.
Who came up with it? You did. You and your friends, you and your little posse that you be running around with talking about, let's go to brunch, girl. Let's wear whatever we want to wear. We don't have to listen to a man. You did that. That's how you came up with it.
I am the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean?
Well, so what you're telling me is he did what you wanted to do. He not only listened to what you were saying to him, but he did exactly what you were wanting him to do. So he cuddled with you. Most women, oh, I don't really want to do all that. I just want to cuddle. So that's what he did. And you're upset with him because he didn't at least try. Well, that would have let me know that he actually wanted me, even though I didn't want to give it to him. Modern women, man, they just kill me with this need for validation. They kill me with it. There's no need to act this way. Let it go. Let it go. My God, y'all create more problems for yourself than you need to.
I wasn't going to sleep with him. Now I feel ugly.
Yeah, right. I get it.
This
sounds like you're out here wasting people's time for no reason. You're playing these little games and get people in trouble. I know it's probably he, ha, ha, but you can really get people in trouble with this. And modern women have gotten men in trouble with this type of whatever it is that you're doing going in between.
This is what.
And you're talking right now, you probably have been sending signals. Your body language has probably been sending signals like you actually want this to happen. But then all of a sudden you're like, oh, no, I wasn't really sure about it. Lying.
Oh my God. I had so much when I was in high school where I would sneak out, take the car that my parents had bought for me to toot around town to back and forth from school and drive like into the city of St. Louis, like half an hour on the highway to just go like random dudes.
I just wonder what the point is in saying all that. To be honest with you, that's gross. To be honest with you, be straight up. I don't understand why you think that's okay to say that. Like, what person is going to be attracted to that? It makes me, it confuses me. Let me say it like that. It confuses me when these modern women be like, oh, he invited me to his house and I wasn't going to go, but I'm going to go to teach him a lesson. I'm going to take all his stuff to teach him to stop inviting over random people, random women to his house. Those be the same women that go out and say stupid stuff like this. Oh, well, I'm just going to sneak out with the car that my parents bought me, run down the road into the city and find just random people and let them run through me. It seems like y'all the ones that need to learn to need to take a course in safety.
So I'm on the toilet. I have a bone to pick with the female community. So y'all have got to stop being to guys who come up and ask for your number, okay? Because now they're not asking the rest of us. Another thing, this applies to catcalling as well. Can you stop posting videos like, oh my God, he catcalled me. Oh my God, I feel so unsafe. What a creep. Shut the fuck up. Take that.
So now you want catcalling. I thought y'all hated that. Yeah, he can approach me, but not catcall me. So you're telling me there's not enough men? There's not enough men approaching that you desperate. You say, man, he can catcall me now. He can do whatever he want. Just come up and talk to me. Just give me. I'm so sick and tired of going without validation and attention that you can even catcall me. You can do anything that you want me. I'm so sick and tired of not having a man look in my direction that I'll take what I used to call disrespect. Man.
That is a compliment, you dumb. Like, I love when I get catcalled. Like, I'm like, hell yeah, brother, I still got it, bro. But then the catcalls stop. People stopped coming up to ask for your number. And why is it? It's because dumb like you have made it impossible for guys to come up to us.
Honestly, you need to put yourself in that category because you just told us why you wanted it. You don't want men coming up to you because you like them. You don't want men approaching you because you want to start a potential relationship. You want a man approaching you because you want the option to reject them. So now you need to go ahead and put yourself in the category where all of the women are causing the problems. You one of them.
Recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well. But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment.
Well, if you were looking for husband energy at the moment, then what were you doing out on a date? Like, you're not asking questions. See, I'm looking for husband energy, but I'm also looking for a free meal. Okay.
I ended things with him, so sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further. He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he wanted to change, that he wanted to whatever. Like, I can be manipulated.
No, we're not doing that. Communicate effectively or get left in the dust.
When you friend zone the good guy and he gets a girlfriend.
That's about it. And that's what you get. That's what you get. Yep. That's what you get. Go ahead and let it go. Don't try, go ahead, let it go for a good 10, 15 minutes. I failed. I'm a failure this time around. I tried to friend zone somebody that I knew I probably should have been in a relationship with, or at least given a chance, and he moved on. So now who am I going to get attention and validation from? Because he was consistent with it. Some of these men out here really be trying to show these women that they're interested in them, myself included. I've done it before. Gone out here trying to show you some attention, trying to give you some validation. And that's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted. But the moment the dude moved on, all of a sudden, hey, what's up? All of a sudden, stalking the social medias, all of a sudden want a message and reply. Okay. Okay, I see how this goes. So you didn't want me, but now that I'm not giving you the attention, then you need me to come back in. Nah. So go ahead and let those tears flow. At some point in time, you need to learn to be a responsible human being and stop playing around with folks.